all the way fucked up. So I just heard a guy talking outside. Hold on. It was FedEx. Hey there. Mostly just irritated about this shit. I'm just gonna kind of wait until whenever Megan's ready. Because I have thoughts. God damn it. I have shit in my eye. Hi, payroll mama. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a little irritated right now. But I'm kind of waiting. Whenever Megan has a minute, she's going to come up and we're going to talk about what just happened because she saw it. And I don't know who the snake in your boots is. Probably Shannon, but she's fucking nasty. You need serious help. Shannon, you really don't have room to talk about people on this app. I don't even know why you're still on this app, to be honest. And to say I doxed kids, I've never doxed kids. Ever. I never would. Maybe I outed something about kids, but that's for their own sake. And me and that person has already cleared it up, but I never gave information to anyone about them. Let's share this too. Welcome back. to some of the people that are on your side. Some of the people are blocked, but I invited everyone I could, but there are some people that I have blocked, or they have me blocked. Alexa, play Megan Trainor radio on Pandora.
Megan Trainor radio from Hallie's Pandora.
I'm so used to being broke, but not no more. I'm buying all the things I never could afford. Like what the hell? I'm sharing. We gon' toast it like a temporary wedding.
Alexa, turn on my bedroom lamp.
Okay.
Remember days like this last week. There wasn't nothing in the kitchen left to eat. Girl, what you want? Go pick it out. My wallet looking bigger than my belly now. Now what a shame they slept on me. They coming back and now they crying on lately. They know they changed, same old me. Came up on some change, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm so used to being broke, but not no more. I'm buying all the things I never could afford. Like what the hell? I'm sharing. We gon' toast it like a temporary wedding. Mama told me they could say it no. I'm so used to being broke.
Baby. I got it. Can you move? I gotta make the bed. I know, you're not happy when I make the bed. You're happy after I make the bed. Ah, damn. Everybody put my heart back together. Hey, yes. My heart back together. Hey, Reese. I like this song. Hey, Jamie. I'm watching. I'm just finishing getting ready. Gotta work tonight. Oh, hell. Hey, Ghost Mode. May not want to be in this live. I don't know if you do, but you might not want to. It's gonna get a little messy, I'm sure.
If I got locked away,
I kind of feel like I should have gotten a medium in this shirt, but also not. Never know, I'm kind of like halfway in between sizes. Just waiting for Megan to be ready. Lately I've been doing better than the last whole December, as I recall.
I see my family every month.
The girl my parents love,
She'll come and stay
stay the night and I think I might have it all. I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way.
but I know the things He gives, He can take away. And I hold you every night. That's a feeling I used to.
Who's terrified is the man who stands to lose you. I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've done. Please stay. What the fuck is this? Did I get the wrong one? Please don't take my mind down and feel the same.
It's been a while, but I'm finding love. Everything's good, it's good, but I sit and wait till it's gone. Oh, I tell you, I know I got love. I got peace,
And I've got nothing on please stay. Don't take these beautiful things that I've done. Please stay.
I want you, I need you, oh God. Need these beautiful
Things that I've done. Welcome back. This is an appropriate song. It's an appropriate song. Iggy Azalea is really good. I used to not like her because Fancy was really big when I was in high school. And then her other stuff came out, and I was like, okay, I like it. Forever, but not forever ain't as long. Oh, did you? Recently? Hey, OG. See, slash Megan is ready. We'll get this shit started. Someone done pissed everyone off. Again. What's really crazy is that some 44-year-old gets a pass on some really shitty behavior. But a 29-year-old that's actually fighting for her life gets to get humiliated on a daily and have no socialization through parasocial because she's too socially awkward for real personality. That part, because the fact that this 44-year-old thinks that she can, well, more so, or the fact that this 44-year-old feels nice and comfy on this internet where she calls CPS on children for a good mother. I hope kids that really didn't need it, or that really needed it, didn't get pushed to the wayside for that bullshit. Nope. All of the above. Or calling someone a predator and then crying about it when someone plays the same game. All I'm going to say is play stupid games, win stupid prizes, baby. Fitting. Thing. I said, but someone who actually regrets what they do, right? And what they've done on this here internet, on God's green earth, is given very little grace when they apologize profusely over and over again. I went into a really dark place because of what they did, because I felt so much guilt. But you get to walk around with no guilt. There's a special place for you there. And I'm going to say it because it's been jocks on this internet before. There's a good place for you, Shannon Hirschman, aka Shannon Chambers, aka Shannon Burnett. You're a little too comfy for my liking. And I know a lot of other people. Yeah, shit got real. Thank you, third rate. Appreciate you. You definitely had me underrated, honey. Yeah, Hallie's feeling spicy today, which is not, people get angry Hallie, but not necessarily spicy, calculated Hallie. Okay, here's the context. There's this lady on this internet who used to go live with these beggars called Josh and Ada, who she then went ahead and called CPS on, but then blames it on this girl named Lila, Serena. I'm not going to say her last name because she doesn't deserve that. And then fast forward to she becomes friends with Megan. That's how I met Megan back in December. Then becomes friends with me. Then she tells this wild story about how she was 30 and she took a 19-year-old home from the bar. And I made an uncomfortable joke because I was very uncomfortable. And like most that open their mouth when they're uncomfortable, I said, younger girls do it better because I'm the younger one in the relationship. A lot. I'm getting there, OG. Let me just do context for everyone. So then we have, and then we have a couple weeks later, she shows everyone, yes, sorry, hold on. Alexa, volume 2. Or actually, Alexa, stop. Okay, so sorry. So we have me and Shannon are in a live at 2 a.m. probably California time, so 5 a.m. East Coast. And she's telling the story about Josue, who was 19 years old. She took him home. She did adult things with him and then realized he was 19. I was uncomfortable. Thus, I said, younger girls do it better because I'm the younger girl in the relationship. I'm 8 years younger than my partner. Um, and then a couple weeks later, we have her show, and stating, "Isn't she pretty?" And I said, "Yeah, she's absolutely. She is gorgeous. She is not my type, but stunning." Fast forward another week. She decides to call me a predator for those two comments. Then I leave the app. We part ways. I come back and I hold this live, and her and Sweet Cheeks are side by side like they used to be, and they're throwing out insults, and I'm just like, okay. Anyway, then I see her hanging out with Whitty, who is early recovery, or maybe not in recovery yet. We don't know. It changes day by day, as it always does, one day at a time. And Whitty is, her is Shannon. Let me make that clear. So then Shannon starts hanging out with Whitty. No, I did not swat Whitty. I would never do that. I made one mistake with HJ, and I feel horrible for that. Truly, every single day. It was a mistake. But no, I did not. I don't know her address. I know her first name, but because she said it on a live before. Oh.
Okay, I'm
Hi.
gonna say this real quick. I don't know what this is about. I'm assuming obviously it's about Whitty, Shannon. I'm just gonna say this to you, caring both about you and Whitty both. Whitty is trying to get herself back on track. She doesn't want anything to do with Shannon whatsoever. And if you're gonna have a live where you're going to shit talk Whitty, that's gonna create problems between you and I.
No, I'm not shit talking Whitty. Let me make that really clear.
Okay.
No.
Because just like with you, I'm doing everything on the back end to try to help her get right. And so I would hate for you, where you have everybody against you, and you don't like it. I would hate for somebody else to feel that way too.
See Megan down there. She said she was trying to support her.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, I came in and I know I missed some of it, and so I was like, well, let me just figure this out real quick before, because I didn't want you to get too far into it and then me be like, damn it, Hallie.
No, I'm not. I promise. I am absolutely not.
Okay.
I love Whitty. I care about Whitty. Truly. I was trying to get her in that live to understand that what happened between me and Shannon was out of protection to her, because Shannon likes to go after people in early recovery.
Yes. And that's where Whitty, I don't want to put too much of her business out here, but Whitty doesn't want anything to do with Shannon. She wants to stay away from her.
That was unclear in that live.
Okay, I must have missed that live. I just know the conversations that her and I have off the app, and not everything needs to be brought to the app. And I'm respecting, her boundaries with that.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to go...
No, not going to go left in that sense.
Gotcha. I respect that.
Yeah, no, not at all. I was trying to clear up the misunderstanding that she thought that I was going after her and that I wanted her information and that I wanted to hurt her, when that's not the case.
Was somebody pushing that towards her?
Yes, Shannon.
I was gonna say that. That's what I was asking.
So I was trying to clear that up, and then Um, there were people in the comments. She wasn't really like saying much about it, and I was like, I just really, really want you to know that I don't want to harm you. I was trying to help you, get you away from Shannon, see that there are better people to hang out with. Maybe not me, not necessarily, but definitely not Shannon.
Right. Well, so, okay. I want you to look at it this way because I think a lot of us have probably been in the situation where everybody's against us and we see like this one person that we think, oh, they're
and
looking
Jenna.
for
Yeah,
us.
and
They
Jenna.
have our back. Yeah, Jenna's not good for fuck either.
No.
I
I went off on her.
they may have our back. Look, they're looking out for me, and then in reality, they're not looking out for us. And I think unfortunately, Whitty has found out in a hard way. The people who she thought were there for her are not there for her, and thankfully she sees that now. With Jana, that one, I think she's still gonna have to learn a little bit on her own, and none of us can force it on her.
Absolutely.
She definitely sees that with Shannon for sure.
Yeah, that was my thing. Is I was in there, and then I saw Jana come in after we had been fighting about Shannon. Like, not fighting, but I was like, yeah, it was like 30 minutes ago. You can ask. Megan was there for the whole thing.
Oh shit, I missed.
And I laid in about Shannon. Like, I told her to suck my dick.
But sometimes, honey, and you should know this just from what you've gone through in the conversation we've had.
I know.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you tell somebody that somebody's a piece of shit for them. They have to wait, and unfortunately, it's the hard way.
Yeah, I know. I just like. Also, outside of wanting to help her, Shannon's also telling her that I am this person that wants her information, that wants to like hurt her when I don't. That's the farthest thing from what I want to do.
Well, last I knew, as of last night, when Whitney and I had, our last like phone conversation, I've not been feeling the greatest today, so I've not really been on my phone today. But as of last night, like, Whitty wanted nothing to do and told Jana she wants nothing to do with Shannon.
Well, Jana was in there as a mod, dropped me when I started to spout off because I called Jana an enabler because she is.
She is.
We all know, even with my bare minimum training in my field, you don't tell someone to take meds with alcohol. And you don't do alcohol detox cold turkey.
Correct.
That and benzos are the two that will make you possibly unalive.
Correct.
Like, it's scary. So I kind of went off. So Jana decided to drop me. And then she was sitting there kind of defending Shannon.
Whitty was? Or Jana was?
Whitty was. And we were having a very respectful conversation at first. And then the comments turned and her demeanor went completely different with me. And there was this Snake in Your Boots account. Does anyone know what account that is?
I don't. I've never seen
Saying
that.
I'm worse than Shannon. Saying that I need serious help. X, Y, and Z. Just trying to.
This is where I'll tell you, like, girl, if they don't have the balls to come on their real account behind their real name, then I wouldn't even give them no damn attention.
Right, and I was trying not to, but once it started amping Whitty up to be more disrespectful to me, that's when I started to have an issue, and that's when I think that was Shannon.
Probably.
And so then Whitty changed her tune and was defending Shannon. In my eyes, and Megan, you were there, you saw it. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I mean, I kind of spouted off about, the shit that Shannon has done. And she's like, do you have proof that Shannon called you a predator? And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, it's all over this app if you just look it up. And then she's like, actually, I do remember that. and then it was very like swapped out. And again, I don't know if is Megan still here.
I agree, House of Lies. And I think that. So I personally myself feel like right now Whitty is just trying to keep the peace so that she can get through what she's going through privately and personally. And I'm not gonna speak on her private shit just like I don't speak on yours, and you respect that. And I
Absolutely.
um, I think with some things she's just trying to tread water because she doesn't want any more bullshit. But I do know that she does know that Shannon's not good for her, and she does know that Shannon's garbage. Maybe on the app she's coming off a different way to avoid conflict, possibly.
Yeah, and I don't want harm for Whitty. That's not what this is about. This
And I
is
made Whitty, like, I made her very aware yesterday, I think in our conversation, it could have been the day before, that there's a lot of people on this app that actually do care about her and her well being a lot more than what Shannon and Jana were leading on, because she
Right.
thought that she only had the two of them. And a lot of people just don't want nothing to do with her because she was around those two.
and
now
that's what I was trying to tell her was like, I deeply care about Whitty. I have been witty. I sometimes am witty. Like I wanted to convey to her like she can always come talk to me. I am not the enemy here. And I wanted to make it clear that what Shannon put in her ear about me was incorrect.
Well, and thankfully she has recognized that she doesn't care to drink.
Yeah.
She's been doing good not drinking, and that
Same.
and I'm proud of you for that. I'm glad. I don't know if people were in the live that I was in with Hallie the last time when I set some boundaries with her, but if she's cool with me saying it,
Yeah.
she's been doing everything that she said she was going to do in the boundaries that she said she was going to, the goals that she was going to set and accomplish. That's what she's been working on by not being on the app, and getting herself back right, because I'm not a true friend if I sit back and enable her to be a shit person.
Exactly. You do not co-sign my behavior,
No.
but you also are one of the first people that will say, I can see Hallie is trying. Same with Whitty. I believe Whitty is trying.
Yeah. She is.
I believe that, and that's why I really thought our conversation could go well. And unfortunately, it didn't. And I feel horrible, and I hope one day it can be mended because I get her more than she probably thinks.
Was it going good prior to Jana coming in there?
It was going good prior to that Boots account, who I think is Shannon.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Pastor Petty, House of Lies, you're absolutely correct. But it does help me get better by helping people. And that's where I have a hard time with it. It makes me feel better to help people.
I think that's the empath in us as well.
And I don't know, Megan, if you want to come up and chime in if you are able to. I'm not sure if you're back from the store or not. But Megan was there, and she can tell you where it went left, how it went left, what happened, and that sort of thing. Because I was going hard at Shannon. I was spouting some shit off. And I even stood up for people that don't fucking care for me. Like Sweet Cheeks and Sweetbriar and Lucid and all that. And all that, I was like, they don't deserve what you did. And like, they don't deserve what Shannon did to them. And like, I can admit that, just like they didn't deserve what I did to them, and vice versa,
Well, and as
And
you know, part of recovery is admitting when you're wrong and then making amends, and
Mhm.
House of Lies. That you're spot on with that. And that's a conversation, that I did have with Witty. Um, I think I think in ways Witty can see it because she's even admitted, like, during her live, she can't say things or, do things when they're in there. But we all know when there's toxic shit going on, that we kind of have to see it for ourselves before we can, like, for instance, Hallie, I could tell Hallie nonstop, like, girl, this person's toxic for you. And she could be like, yeah, but OG, they do X, Y, and Z. Girl, it's still, they're toxic. Yeah, but they, until Hallie sees it herself. I'm just beating my head on a brick wall. Now,
Yeah, I'm hard-headed.
yeah, there comes an aha moment because after I've said it so many times and then, something happens, then Hallie's like, you were right.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to happen to me. Like, I'll see it, and then you'll be like, see? And I'll be like, oh, I messed up.
Yep.
But ultimately, that conversation was supposed to be concern, clearing up the misunderstanding, and the fact that I don't want her harmed. I don't want anyone harmed. Unless you're a P3 radio for sure, and then I do, like wood chipper time. But other than that, I don't want people harmed, contrary to popular belief, by my own actions and misunderstandings.
Well, I was asked if I would apologize to Gianna for saying the whole thing about asking Florida Man to go after her on the app. I will not apologize, not until you get in a box and apologize to Witty for all the fucked up shit that you've done to her on this app and how you've made her look on this app. I was like, what are we cooking, Megan?
What are we cooking? Let me know.
Because just like I just explained with Hallie, like, a lot of us can see the shit with Witty or with Jana. Like, girl, we see the shit you're doing, and you like getting your son involved and like trying to threaten me. Like,
It always makes me cringy.
I just want you to know I'm not scared.
Oh, and Jana, by the way, we heard your son say the R word on live the other day.
Yeah, why don't you hold your son accountable for saying the R word, Jana?
And he's grown. He's 26, so he's fine.
And stop using Witty for y'all's content. It's fucking weird.
And for your guys' narcissism. Like, and notice how Jana and Shannon are never around when Witty's having a breakdown. That's not real friendship.
No, I mean, look, and oh, Megan, I don't know if I told you this, but it was Stacky. It was Stacky that swatted her.
What'd you asked what I was drinking? Vanilla Coke.
Who said that, House of Lies?
Huh?
Just told Blue she won't say them because it's against her religion.
Oh, they them. She's against. Oh.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? There's a difference between not understanding and thank you, Harley. That's interesting because there's a difference between not understanding and needing education and being a blatant homophobe and transphobe.
Hey, Job and Go.
Because, like, for me, sometimes I have a hard time understanding because my brain sees black and white only. But then I get educated and I understand things more.
Here's the thing, and this may like be complete bitchy of me, and I'm okay with that. It's not yours, mine, or anybody else's to understand. It's the person that's going through it, and if they have body dysmorphia, which, let's be honest, If you get a boob job, if you get Botox, if you get fillers, if you get a BBL, you too have body dysmorphia, just in a different fashion than trans.
Yeah, I totally get that. And my ex is now non-binary, so that was my first run-in. So I had to really learn things because 1996 to 1998 are very different in culture. They
For
are.
sure.
They,
But Megan, hold on, let me say this real quick
Sorry.
before people go left with Megan. You may not believe it, but you still respect it. There's a big fucking difference. Big difference. Like it may not be something you believe in, but you still don't railroad somebody because of it. You don't exploit them. You still have respect for it. That's the difference between you and some of these other people.
Yes. And whereas like I have body dysmorphia and it's more in my weight. I struggled with anorexia for 10 years. Like I did. And I still struggle with it. I'm just fucking fat now and I can't get it down and it sucks. But like I do understand that in a sense. And there was a time that I thought I was like trans, and this was, I don't know, 8 years ago or something. But come to find out, it was just me in my early 20s that didn't have a lot of identity in themselves. So I struggled with it. But there are other people that just are who they are and they don't conform to social norms in that way. But there's a difference between non-understanding and disrespect. And Jana, you're fucking disrespectful. And call your son out on saying the R word on live the other night. Like, come on. That's gross. That's gross. And we all know you hate Obama and you hated Biden. But, like, it's not going well for you, buddy. OG fell out. And that's neither here or there. Like, you can believe what you want to believe, but don't be an asshole. This is just exhausting. I'm just sad. I wish I could help more. I truly didn't want anything negative to come out of that conversation. Minus calling Shannon out really felt really good. Really felt good. But yeah, I really didn't want bad, because I get witty in a lot of ways. I do. And she even agreed that I get her in a lot of ways. I hope she can get out of that shit soon. Because that almost took me out. What Shannon did to me, like, really fucked me up. And that's why I left the app for, like, a month. And that's why Lila's not around really anymore. And a lot of people aren't around anymore because Shannon chases them away because she's so vile and manipulative and narcissistic. And if she wasn't, she would have no problem apologizing, taking accountability, saying state by state what she did, or asking people what she did if she doesn't remember. Like, there's just nothing. It's just, well, I did some fuck shit. I'm sorry, I'm not in the fuck shit anymore. But let me turn around the next day and be in fuck shit. And I see that in myself. But Shannon's like 15 years younger than me. Or older than me, sorry. Why is she getting all comfy on this app? Oh, and are we forgetting about that time in mid-February where, no problem, where I came out on a live just chit-chatting that I had BPD, that I was diagnosed. Well, then Shannon and Jana, now you're going at Witty because of what I said. Come here, little girls. Come talk to me. Get off her ass. I'm the one that said it. Come here. This was not to come at Witty. This is to come at Shannon and Jana. And if they don't like their own behavior, they need to look at it in and of itself. Sidebar. Then, how about, okay, and then early March rolls around. And you just go right ahead and say you have BPD, but BPD gets, or lets people get, like it gets better in your mid-30s. You're way past your mid-30s, baby girl. Don't know if you know that, but we know it's fake. Just like we know your brother-in-law's unaliving was fake. She's 45. Okay, so she's 16 years younger. BPD is a borderline personality disorder. And it gets better in your mid-30s. But she's in her mid-40s. So, and that, you know, her brother-in-law is alive and well. Alive and well. And, yeah, but, yeah, but the story, she was diagnosed in 3 weeks. It takes a really long time to be diagnosed for BPD. Yeah, I have it. It took a really long time, and she was like, oh, I have it 3 weeks after I was diagnosed. Because she went into a facility for 3 days. Okay. Sure. Sure, Shannon. Sure. And, Sip, let's not forget Trixie above you. That's Megan, who she called CPS on, who her and her daughter have a great relationship, and that daughter is definitely not struggling. She loves her mama, and her mama's a good mama. Whether Megan and I necessarily fuck with each other, which we really don't, but we can have simple conversations, and we can agree to disagree, and we can just, you know, hang around each other without going at each other. Yeah, I would say that if we were good or bad. And again, whenever you're ready, Megan, you can come up. If you want to. You don't have to, but. There's this black cat that always comes up my steps to my apartment. And one time my dog was out here. My dog is only here sometimes. And he likes to run up the stairs, and then my dog will chase after him. It's a thing. They're both black, and one time my dog chased him into the middle of the parking lot. I'll probably get a restriction, but I don't care. I don't smoke real cigarettes very often, but this whole thing, I don't want this to fall back on Witty, because Witty didn't do anything. This is out of concern for Witty. It's Shannon and Jana that I have a problem with. And religion is not an excuse for being a shit person and being intolerant to people. My Mormon grandparents, who are 81, when I came out 10 years ago, 14 years ago, they disowned me, and then they are now I'll let you know, Sip. I love your face. They now are very tolerant, and they are allies, and they started the very first LGBT single dance in the Mormon church. Just so y'all know. So religion is not an excuse for intolerance. To leave for work soon. This has nothing to do with Witty. I'm not mad at Witty. I'm mad at Shannon and Jana for the shit that they pull every day and the way they treat people. I can tell you all from experience, Jana is not the same person she puts on here. And Shannon is probably worse than what she puts on here, if we're being honest. All narcissists like to work in healthcare. But I'm gonna go to work. I'll be around if anyone has any questions, comments, concerns.